excuses. This ain't it. Is this it? No, this ain't it. There we go. How do I can't see copy link. Yeah. I'm trying to do it from my phone, but oh, I see it. Never mind. Jesus Christ, real fugazi of me. Which group chat is it in? What group chat is it? Okay. Okay. All right, Daniel. Dan, you still there? Yeah.
Again, they run. Again, it's McCaffrey. And he'll get about 3 here as he's out to the 30.
Well, so many times we look at a short run and we praise the offense for trying to set the tempo and establish things, but the defensive guys, hey, they just won the battle there. It wasn't a big run given up. They don't always have to absorb the body blows. Sometimes they dish them out themselves.
Jackson looking to throw on third. And that is incomplete.
And third down is a key down in any game you play. And third down defense, something we've got to watch in this one. Got to be effective on the passing downs. That's a pretty good first step right there.
And here's Morstead now as he sends this one away. This is taken around the 12. 12 yards on the return that time. And the Bucs will get ready to go on offense.
No, son of a bitch. What a horror of a game.
The former Indiana Hoosier here, Tevin Coleman. And he's able to plow forward up to about the 29, just shy of the 30. In on the stop, it's Tahir Whitehead. Now a second down throw for Cousins.
He was open, man. He was wide open.
Aaron Donald in there to drop him, and it'll be a loss of about 8. Cousins with work to do after the sack as he brings his guys up on a 3rd and long. Here's Cousins. And incomplete. The contact made the ball roam free and brings up fourth down.
The beauty of being able to play a zone defense when you can sit back and see the ball coming out of the quarterback's hands, guess what? Creates a lot of confusion, kind of a muddle in the middle of the field where you go make a play on the football.
Colquitt on to kick as he sends it away. Now Landry. A very good return there. Give him an even 20 yards. And the Saints will take over with a first down and 10. Out onto the field comes New Orleans.
They were forced to punt last time. Now, I doubt sincerely that they'll have to punt here because they're gifted with terrific field position.
I don't even want to think about the idea that they would end up punting starting with this type of field position. Neither do they. Great starting spot. Great opportunity to run your full playbook. If they want to take a shot here, they can go ahead and do it.
On first and 10, it's Jackson. They'll set up the screen to McCaffrey. A good first down call as the screenplay gets him 9.
For a second there, I thought that might break big. Screen pass. Looked like it was coming together. Looked like there was an opening. Still, ended up with a solid game.
Counting down toward the midway point in quarter one.
Detroit!
On second down, McCaffrey. And this time he's able to take it down to the 42. It's a gain of 4 there, and it gives him a new set of downs.
We haven't seen much from him running the football here in this first quarter.
No, you're right about that. We haven't seen much of him at all so far. They've stacked him up pretty well, but when you're trying to run the football, sometimes you got to play the long game. Keep handing it to him, and some of those runs that aren't working now, they turn into 6, 7, 8, and maybe more later on.
Leopard! All right, now, lucky 56. Lucky 56.
Throwing now, Jackson on first down. He's going to leave this for his running back. It's complete. And the stop here will come at the 38-yard line. It'll be a gain of 4, and that'll bring up second down.
Everyone's got to be able to catch the football. Doesn't matter what position you play, but if you're on offense, be aware a ball may come your way.
4 yards on that last completion, so that sets up 2nd and 6. On second down, Jackson. Looking middle, and it's incomplete. Rashard Matthews, the intended target. And that'll make it 3rd down.
Well, he kind of forced that one there, didn't he? It's almost like he predetermined where he was going to go with the football.
Yeah, he wasn't really going through progressions. He wanted to go to his top guy. You do that against this defense, they'll make you pay, won't they?
Yeah, they certainly will. They react very quickly to the thrown football.
If they want a first, they need to get the football to the 32 here on 3rd down.
Now let's go. Right, now, lucky 56. Lucky 56. Detroit!
On 3rd down, Jackson escaping the pressure right. Now he'll let it go deep right. And this is caught inside the 5. And they do get him down, but he's inside the 5 all the way to the 3. They're able to convert on 3rd down, and that sets up a 1st and goal. They come out 5 wide, 3 of them to the right side, eluding the pressure right. And he can't find a receiver, and he's brought down. Von Miller in there to bring him down for a loss of 7.
And an early sack there for Tampa Bay. Charles, that is a welcome sight.
A sight for sore eyes, you might say, right? Just 22 sacks on the season in 2017. And what they're hoping, that some of their one-on-one guys can get home this year instead of having to scheme to try and get sacks.
And those 22 sacks last in the league a year ago.
Moved back to the 10. They'll try on 2nd and goal here.
Detroit! Here we go!
They get it to him running left. And forget about finding a lane. He barely had time to look up before he was planted in the backfield. They'll lose a yard, and it brings up 3rd.
Detroit!
3rd and goal, Jackson. And he couldn't hang on to it through the contact. Incomplete.
Well, it certainly appears that they're going to try and keep getting him the football. It's the third time they've looked in his direction. Unfortunately, haven't completed one yet, but I'm not sure they're going to shy away from him. They feel like they've got something there, and they want to capitalize on it.
I think you're right. We're only in the first quarter, so a lot of opportunities ahead. They had it first and goal, 3 attempts.
Drake.
So they settled
Drizzy.
Yeah, the field tends to shrink a little bit the closer you get to the goal line, doesn't it? It doesn't sound right. It sounds a little counterintuitive. But you run out of space to run the deep routes, so they can just sit on the shorter stuff and you want to throw it. If you want to run it, there's just not as much space. They end up having to take 3 there.
And Tampa Bay trots out there now. And on the last go-around, they really couldn't get anything going.
They had to punt from deep inside their own territory, which means you're going to lose the field position battle as a general rule. What they're looking for now is a little more consistency, move the ball at least a few times on offense, get a couple of first downs, and hopefully flip the field.
Yeah, just something to build off of. That's what they're looking for here. And he'll be taken down, but not before he gets into enemy territory. He got 29 yards that time. So in Saints territory now. Here's 1st and 10 at the 45-yard line. Now a play fake here on 1st down.
Oh, throw it. Hurt. Throw it.
As that will take us to the end of the first quarter of play. Back now with Charles Davis. I'm Brandon Gaudin. It's the Bucs in possession of the football as we begin the second quarter, but they face a 2nd and long to start things out. Well, they're in some hot water now. After that sack, it's 2nd and 21. Cousins now on 2nd down. And this is caught by Martavis Bryant. And this time he's able to take it down to the 42. It'll be a pickup of 15 as that'll lead to 3rd down.
That was a nicely run slant route, and what the receiver's trying to do is make the defender think he's going upfield for a deeper route, and then breaks it off, usually after about 3 to 4 steps, and cuts towards the middle of the field. And now what he's trying to do is use his body to keep the defender away from the football and give the quarterback a really nice target.
On 3rd down, Cousins. And he's got Moncrief. That one goes for 24 yards. He's such a good route runner. Shows it there on 3rd down. Very proficient and a good pass.
And you know what I've observed over the years in the NFL? The better a route runner you are, the more confidence your guy's going to have in you to go to you in important times, because he can trust you being.
Oh, I had a hole.
And they connected there and picked up a 1st down.
It's a loss of a yard there, and now 2nd down.
Well, forget about finding a lane there. He barely had time to look up before he was planted in the backfield. Probably fortunate he was able to hold on to the football.
Here we go. Hey, receiver.
Second down, Cousins. Completes it to Moncrief, left side. And they've got it inside the 10 at the 8. 3rd catch for him on this drive alone, and it'll give him a 1st down. And now the passing game here in the second quarter starting to heat up a little bit.
Don't you feel the rhythm starting to happen, right? You see it now. The confidence is starting to rise. I think now as a play caller, because that has happened, you lean on it a little bit more. You don't go totally away from running the football, but you do say, guess what? We can throw it. We can throw it well with a whole lot of confidence.
They'll try and run for it on 1st and goal. And he's into the end zone. Touchdown, Buccaneers. Tevin Coleman, an 8-yard touchdown run. And the Bucs are able to strike for 6. McManus's point after is good, and that makes it a 7-3 lead. Now McManus on to kick this one off. This is taken about 7 yards deep. And all that work, but he he stopped where he ultimately
Oh,
would
run,
have been, and he's simply
Garoppolo.
taken a knee,
Oh,
and that's the
shit.
25-yard line. This offense trots back out there now, and as they do, Charles, one thing to point out that we
No,
saw
no, no.
certainly go.
It's on
Some
TV.
of the
San
new rules in
Fran's
the NFL
playing
this year regarding
the Cowboy.
kickoffs.
But it's not even
Nowadays,
Garoppolo.
the kickoff team, no more
Something like
running
that.
starts. Remember that when you could kind of circle a guy around and here he goes? No more. You have to start, close to the ball. And when it's kicked, then you get to take off and go, so you can't build up your speed that way. Also, when you're returning it, remember those wedges that we used to say where guys would form together, 2 or 3 guys? No more of those. So it'd be a lot more man-on-man, one-on-one blocking. And also they have rules about where people have to be when the ball's kicked, where they have to be when the ball's caught. So to me, it's much more like a punt return than it is an actual kickoff return. So I'm eager to see if teams now take their punt returners, those nifty guys who make people miss in the open field, and make them the kickoff returners as well, because I think you can still get big plays in this area if you have the right people back there.
Let's go.
Too much juice. It'll be out of bounds, incomplete. Evan Ingram was the intended target, and it's 3rd down.
Well, one thing that I've liked defensively is that they've shown them a lot of different looks here in the first half. They've come after them. They've sat back. I think that's what you need to do to keep an offense guessing.
And they certainly have kept them on their toes. That's why they haven't had much success on the scoreboard. The Saints on 3rd down, just 1 for 3 thus far. This is 3rd and 10. From the gun on 3rd down, Jackson. He's going to look deep down the field. And that's caught inside the 35.
Wow, what a catch.
A big-time play there for New Orleans. 41
Damn
yards.
it, what a catch.
There will always be a place for methodically marching the ball downfield. But when you can pick it up in big chunks and strike like that, have explosive plays, that's often the difference in winning and losing. Those types of plays that can knock a defense off balance, that'll drive a team towards a victory.
Let's go.
And incomplete.
The effort's always going to be there. Everyone's always going to try and make a catch, but underthrown balls, I think, are the toughest ones to come back and get, because usually your momentum's going in the opposite direction when you're trying to stop, break, and come back and get it.
So now 2nd and 10 after the incompletion on 1st down. Again on 2nd and 10, it's Jackson. Steps away to his left. His throw incomplete. Rashard Matthews the intended target, and now it's 3rd down.
I would say it'd probably be a good idea for him to reintroduce himself to his receivers at the half, because they're definitely on different wavelengths. But I also don't advocate waiting that long. Next series, before you get out there, hey, let's get together, guys. Let's get this thing moving.
Gun! Detroit!
To throw on 3rd down, Jackson flush to his right. Now he's going to let it go deep right side. And this is intercepted, but they'll say out of bounds. Very close to a turnover there in the end zone. The Bucs defense stiffens and pushes this to 4th down.
I can't believe it.
Team now for the 2nd time here today. On the left hash, officially it's called a 51-yard attempt. And Gostkowski's kick is good.
That boy Gostkowski got that son.
At 7-6. These kickers now, it's like we take them for granted. Kicks like that used to be such a big deal, and now you just expect them to make it.
Yeah, you're exactly right, and we shouldn't take them for granted, but I have a theory about it. You want to hear it?
Yep.
They're more athletic now than ever before. Talk about kickers. Trace their backgrounds, trace their histories. You'll find that they were big-time athletes all along, but their kicking was so prevalent that we made them specialists.
Well, and now those 50-plus yarders seem easy for some reason. A 1st down throw for Cousins. Forced out to his left. Two minutes to play here in the first half. We're back to New Orleans after this.
Let's go. Yellow.
Cousins. It's a short one here, complete to his tight end.
Oh, he fell down.
He's got his first catch here before halftime, and it goes for a first down.
Nice idea, nice concept there. Line him up on the left side of the formation, let him sneak his way across, coming back underneath, put it in his hands, let him get a few more yards after the catch, too.
Great way to utilize a tight end on the drag route. They'll run it now out of the gun. And he will lose yardage back to 34-yard line. That's going to go as a loss of the yard, and it'll be second down.
Yeah, that was a safety that came through and made the play, but there's no doubt in my mind, he hits like a linebacker, and we see a lot of that in today's NFL, don't we?
And
who, me?
Time we do indeed. A big hit for a loss.
Yeah. Thank you.
To throw is Cousins. Coleman has it here right side. Give him 6 on the play.
Yeah.
And just like that, it's third down.
You can't just cut up the field. Yeah. You're right. Oh, yeah, right up the field. Like you wasn't even there.
Cousins to throw it. And he's going to drop this off to his fullback. And he's got the first down yardage as he brings this up to the 47. And now before this first down play, we're going to get a timeout here, as they'll stop the clock with 26 seconds to go until halftime. Cousins now to throw on first down.
Ooh, he was there too. Only was there.
Now before the second down play, we'll get whistles and a timeout, as the clock will stop with 20 seconds to go in the first half.
You kicked your field goal.
Sacks, a growing theme in this first half. This is second and long. From the gun, here's Cousins. He's airing it out.
Interception, but
into heavy traffic, and it's intercepted. Picked off by Jaleel Adai. And
good shit, Dan.
Back at the closing stages of the first half. A good starting spot for the Saints as they come up 1st and 10.
Hurry up, here we go. Green 39. Detroit 39.
After the interception, here's Jackson. Nowhere to escape, and he goes down. And this offense going to elect to burn a timeout with 5 seconds remaining in quarter number 2. Protection certainly going to need to be a bit better here on 2nd and 16. Final play of the half here. It's Jackson. Flushed out right. He's going to let this go deep. Back over the middle.
Yeah.
Heavy traffic, and it's intercepted. Picked off by the Pro Bowl safety, Cam Chancellor.
Let's go, Cam.
Brought down as time is now run out on this first half of action. So we've reached halftime here on opening weekend, as we'll check in for the first time with the newest member of our Madden family. It's Jonathan Coachman with our EA Sports Halftime Report. Take it away, Coach. We'll see if Week 1 fatigue becomes any kind of a factor as we are back underway in the second half. And he'll make it across the 20 as his guys will set up shop at the 23-yard line. Out come the Buccaneers. They'll have it first to start in the third quarter. We have not seen much on offense from either side. These last few drives, it has been a struggle, hasn't it?
Totally, and you're thinking to yourself right now, if you're on offense trying to get things figured out, okay, we self-scout every week in our game plan.
Ooh, someone throw a flag. He dropped his head.
Trying to go to some of those tendency breakers.
God damn.
They always have those in the back pocket, don't they?
What a fucking hit. Yeah.
You lock into a rhythm and make it easy for the opposition.
I need a penalty on those.
Right now. On 1st and 10, Cousins.
Oh, throw it away. Come on, brother.
Ryan Shazier coming on the blitz. He gets him for a loss of 7.
Brandon, if I'm an offensive coordinator and I see an all-out rush like that, I file it away because I'm going to use their aggressiveness against them as this game goes on. I'm going to hit them with a screen soon.
Don't need it all back at once, but you figure they're going to need something here. 17 yards to go on 2nd down. Working out of the gun, Cousins throwing deep here for Coleman. Intercepted. Picked off by Ryan Shazier. And he'll actually lose about 7 yards on the return, but they have possession of the football on the turnover.
God damn, bad idea. That was a bad idea. Yeah.
The drive begins with a run by McCaffrey. A pretty nice gain there on the run. Gets it to the 35 after showcasing the agile move. 5 yards on the carry. Good pickup on 1st down.
All right, now, lucky 56. Lucky 56. All right, now, lucky 56. Lucky 56.
On 2nd down, here's Jackson being chased out left. Airs this out for Matthews.
Let's go.
He rifles one that's intercepted. Picked off by Stephon Gilmore. And his guys are going to take over at the 21-yard line.
So that's back-to-back drives where they've thrown an interception. Ordinarily, we look at the offense and say, what's going on with your scheme? Maybe we should look at the defense and just give them a whole lot of credit. They've got them frustrated right now.
Following the interception, Cousins. And incomplete as he was knocked as he threw it. And it took the ball off course. But pretty good coverage there, and both of these defenses, they've had good coverage throughout this one.
No doubt about it, and in today's NFL, where we're used to a bit more scoring, this feels almost like a well-pitched game in baseball on both sides where the tension continues to build. Who's going to make the big play?
They'll run it now out of the gun. And he's going to lose yardage here, back to his own 18. They'll wind up losing 3, and now it's 3rd down. To say they've kept him under wraps running the football, that's an understatement. He's been completely neutralized.
Yeah, they've essentially taken him out of the game, haven't they? And you know all the teams say, we're not going to let him beat us. Well, that's exactly what's happened here. They've lived up to that.
Third and long for Cousins. He's going to fire one deep, middle. He's got a man, complete. And he'll be taken down, but not before he gets into enemy territory. That one goes for 36 yards. So in Saints territory now. Here's 1st and 10 at the 46. They go play action here on 1st down. Rush and he's taken down. Tahir Whitehead coming hard on the blitz. He dumps him for a loss of 8.
The amount of sacks that they've absorbed in this game is absolutely extraordinary. Let's just face it. This offensive line, flat out, cannot handle this pass rush. It's been demonstrated time and time again.
Got to imagine the pass rush will be equally intense here on 2nd down following the sack. It's 2nd and 18.
Hey, Clifford.
Now a second down throw for Cousins. Oh, the pressure too great, and he goes
I wish he would throw it.
We are seeing two really confident defenses imposing their will on these offenses in this game.
Yeah, absolutely, going toe for toe. Just curious if one of these offenses can wake up a little bit.
Is there any way they can find something that can pop, something big to knock them back on their heels?
Cousins with work to do after the sack as he brings his guys up on a 3rd and long. To throw, Cousins.
No! Throw it! Throw the ball! Oh my God, just throw the ball.
In there to pick up his 2nd sack now of the afternoon.
Throw the ball, my brother.
Here's Dustin Colquitt now. On for his 2nd punt. He'd take a repeat of his 1st. He gets this one away, and boy, it's another boomer. Landry now on the return. Yeah, that's a 48-yard punt with the coverage holding him to 3 on the return. And out will come the offense as they take over. The Saints offense now, they get ready to head back onto the field. And they've sort of lost their way, partner. How do they recalibrate and get this proverbial train back on track?
Well, this is where leadership really comes into play. How's the head coach handling it? The offensive coordinator? Sometimes they just make a joke. All right, guys, had your fun? All right.
Throw it out the window.
Yeah, let's get back on track here. And sometimes that'll work just fine.
I guess it's time now to lean on that leadership. And he stopped immediately there. No gain on the play there. 2nd down.
I don't think any of us were surprised that they decided to start this drive on the ground after the last 2 drives ended in interceptions.
Unfortunately, though, not a lot going on that first play.
Yeah, I think the anticipation was felt also by the defense.
Detroit!
Dan? Oh, okay.
They stay on the ground. McCaffrey again. And he'll take this up near the 35, maybe the 34. It appears he'll be a few inches short, so 9 yards on the gain officially.
Everybody. I don't know what happened up there.
The offense on 3rd down tonight, 2 for 5 to this point. They're looking at 3rd and a few inches.
Gone! Detroit! All right, now, lucky 56. Lucky 56.
Jackson looking to throw on 3rd. And Ingram holds it in. And he takes this one all the way across midfield into enemy territory down to the 40-yard line.
Okay.
And they pick up 25 as they convert on 3rd. This quarterback now just 6 of 15 through the air. Not good, but 1st and 10 here. Back now here live in New Orleans. And we've got a dandy here. A 1-point game as we begin the 4th. Some good games going on in the early window. This might be the best of the bunch.
All right, now, lucky 56. Lucky 56. All right, now, lucky 56. Lucky 56. Gone!
Now Jackson on 1st down. He's going to flip that out to the flat. It's complete. And he is out of bounds inside the 30. Back-to-back nice plays. 12 yards that time and a 1st down. Just week 1, but already plenty
Well,
of
go ahead, trade me there.
going on, and this one no different as we come up on a 1st and 10.
Set! Boom! Landed!
They'll run it now out of the gun. And he's going to fight his way forward here for a modest gain. It's a 6-yard pickup, but it gets him to 2nd and 4.
Let's talk a little football 101 here, because one of the keys to advancing the ball downfield, success on 1st down. Huge difference, as we know, between 2nd and 4 and 2nd and 8 and 9.
Detroit! Gone!
On 2nd down, Jackson. Left side, McCaffrey's got it. And he'll be brought down inside the 20 at the 19. Give him 3 on the play, and that is going to set up a 3rd and 1.
Detroit! Detroit! Gone! 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 Detroit! Detroit!
They'll try and pick it up with McCaffrey. And he picks up the first down yardage as he takes this one down to the 15. A gain of 4 that time as the drive continues.
At this stage of the game, the run-pass numbers are a little bit out of whack because most of their yardage has come through the air. But in a sense, that just sets things up for big runs like that because the defense might be a little bit off balance. They pick up another first down with that run.
Out to the flat. That's complete to his running back. Call it a gain of 3, and that'll make this a second down. Well, this is how you shape the thoughts of that interception on the last drive. You come out and start this one 4 for 4.
And watching him throw it around with that type of confidence reminds me of a guy I played with way back when who told me, I don't care if I throw 10 interceptions in a row. I'm going to stay confident, keep flinging it. I just figured there's something wrong with the football.
They'll run it now out of the gun. And he couldn't quite get there. Tackled down at the 1. It's a good gain of 11. Sets him up first and goal.
Coming in, he really liked his chance of having a big year based on a terrific offseason. And runs like that on opening weekend show that he's right.
On the ground, McCaffrey. And he takes it across and into the end zone. Touchdown, Saints. A great play there. Taking it in from a yard out. And the Saints have moved out in front here in the fourth quarter. Jackson from the shotgun.
Whoa, thank you, Jesus. Let's go. That was wild. That was fucking wild.
Focus, focus, focus. Watch it all the way in and tuck it away.
The Tampa thing.
Out to kick it away. That'll be taken in the end zone. Spinning away. Shifts by him. And he'll take it back to about the 19-yard line. Here comes the Tampa Bay offense now heading back out onto the field. And a tight game after punting last time. See if they can get something going on this drive.
As they head to the field now, with the game this close, you got to feel there's a sense of urgency for them going on offense right now. But they have to do it without letting panic creep in and affect their play.
First down. Here's Cousins. Big hold at the 30. Wide open receiver complete. And finally brought down at the 34-yard line. 15 yards through the air and a first down. Here's Coleman. And this has been a familiar...
I gotta figure out this running mechanic, man.
Behind the line. It's a loss of a yard there, and now second down. Cousins now on second down. And on the left sideline, he caught it, but out of bounds, according to the head linesman. Incomplete, so the ball a little late getting there, and it's third down.
Sometimes the coverage is so good, no matter what you're doing on offense, you just can't shake anyone free. They try their best to find someone open, but they took away every passing alley, every angle, and shut the play down.
Possibly a turning point. Big play coming. This is third and long. From the shotgun, it's Cousins. Going up top.
Are you serious, bro?
Pressure there as it's intercepted. Picked off here by Aaron Colvin.
Yeah,
and his guys are going to get the football at the 23-yard line.
Brandon, offensively, this has been a tough day for him. Trying to find a place to throw the football. It's been extremely difficult.
I don't be thinking this,
to the secondary, especially the corners who've had the receivers on lockdown.
Here's Jackson. Throw right side, taken in by Gallup. And they'll take him down at the 31-yard line. A good pickup there. 8 yards on the first down completion. Time for a break. We're back to see what happens after this.
All right, now, lucky 56. Lucky 56. Detroit. Detroit. Leopard. Leopard. All right, now, lucky 56. Lucky 56. Gone, gone. Gone, gone. Gone, gone. Gone, gone.
Now Jackson on second down. Escaping the pressure right. A good decision in the end to pull it and run. Get some 9 yards and a first. So there you go. Save your best scramble of the day for a big-time situation in the fourth quarter, picking up the first.
You don't want to use it up early, right? You want to make sure you save it for that exact moment, that key time. And that's what he did, although you and I both know it wasn't planned that way. But what a nice job using his eyes, scanning the field, and realizing when it was time to exit the pocket and go.
It's a 7-yard carry to set them up with a 2nd and 3.
I have to chuckle to myself a little bit, Brandon, because right now I could be in that huddle with that offensive line. I know exactly what they're saying. If you call a pass play here, we're going to call timeout. Run the football. We've got control of this thing. Get him behind us and let's go.
Their time to shine. And he'll get it down to the 47 here. Now the Bucs going to use the first of their timeouts as they get the stoppage with 65 seconds remaining.
Leopard. Leopard.
On first down, this is McCaffrey. And that play will go nowhere. Losing yardage back near midfield at the 49. This will be a 2-yard loss on the play. And that'll make it 2nd and 12.
Leopard. Leopard.
They'll run it now out of the gun. And that play will go nowhere. Losing yardage back near midfield at the 49. Now the Buccaneers go ahead and take another timeout, as the clock will stop with 21 seconds to go in the football game. Couple of plays sent them the wrong way, and now they face a 3rd and 14. They'll run it now out of the gun. And he'll get it down here to the 43. Now here's a whistle and a timeout. It's called by the receiving team here, as they get it with 16 seconds remaining on the clock. Here's Thomas Morstead now, as he'll kick it away for the 2nd time. So not only
What
did they
the
get the
fuck?
recovery on the punt, but now look at
Oh
this
my
field
God.
position. He almost took it the distance.
And the ability to not just make the play,
That was
but turn it
wild.
into something big, that's what coaches harp on all the time. How do we create big plays that'll change the game? And that may have been one that just did.
All right, now, lucky 56. Lucky 56.
And despite the late lead, Jackson to throw. He'll drop it off to McCaffrey. And he'll be brought down here at the 3-yard
He
line.
gained there.
So many times you hear today's NFL described as a space game. Get your best players into space with the football in their hands. That's why sometimes you swing it out to your runner, get him out in the flat, and let him have a chance to make.
You gotta do something about Lamar, man.
And partner, this first week, this first game that we get to call together, so special every year, week 1. You had the flyover, the big American flag out there before the game, all the hoopla, just having football back, so special.
I know where I made a mistake, where I made my mistakes in the end.
There's just nothing like it because you really build to a crescendo.
No, I don't even think it was that. I just, my offense wasn't really doing much most of the game. Like, I was struggling. I feel like I got lucky when I scored on that drive. I just couldn't stop the short game. You just kept running it with Christian and eating up yards. And I kept going. I wasn't running the right defense. Short throws to Christian, run it up the middle with Christian. Lamar wasn't going pass over 30 yards on me, or make a pass over 30 yards on me. Just keep intercepting it. He just kept running it. That shit's frustrating. see.